in the studio right now inside the Nuthouse. We have the one and only DMC.
Yo, excuse me. What's up, y'all? What's happening? DMC is in the place to be. This is the place to be. Me and Buckwheat at the Nuthouse.
Nuthouse!
Going crazy.
How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, man.
Yes.
Here for a good reason to talk to the kids and mentor to them and just basically tell them a story.
Right.
You know, we need to let the youth know that they have the capability and they have everything necessary to change the situations in our community. It's up to them. Y'all need to know, Universal didn't create hip-hop. Sony Records didn't create hip-hop. None of these corporations created hip-hop. It was young individuals, 12 to 21 years old, who said no excuses. Inside of all of y'all is everything necessary to have all of your dreams come true and not only improve your life, but improve your neighborhood's life. That's what we did in hip-hop. We started in New York City and it spread across the nation like an epidemic. And then it went overseas and now it's dominating the world. And the reason why hip-hop is able to do what it's doing is because of all of the positive things that we bring to this world.
Yes.
So that's what I'm here to express. And, you know, you might be saying DMC been around forever. You might be thinking of me from your older brothers and sisters. You might be thinking of me from your father and mother. I'm not ashamed. You might even be thinking of me from your grandfather and your grandmother. But don't get it twisted, y'all. I am the king of rock and there is none higher. Sucker MCs will always call me sire. To burn my kingdom, you can't use fire. And I won't stop rhyming until I retire. All you rappers, past, present, future, even the rappers that ain't even born yet, they still sperm cells and eggs. You are never coming to dominate me when I step to this mic because I'm 53 years old, but I still put it down like I'm 8. So that's what I'm doing.
You got me fired up. I want to go make an album.
I'm fired up, you fired up, yeah. I'm fired up, you fired up, yeah. I can hear you.
DMC!
Oh, but I just want to share my story. You know,
doubt.
people always say Run DMC, Run DMC LL, Public Enemy. De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, Eric B. and Rakim. We was never preaching. We gave you the situation. We said this is what happened, even if it was an unfortunate situation.
Right.
But we always gave you an opportunity and an alternative to do something above and beyond where you was at. Like, I never was in a gang. I never sold drugs. I don't want to go to jail because I like my freedom. So growing up, all I knew was school. I was a straight A student, and I was proud of that. You know what I'm saying? And hip-hop taught me to be proud about who I am and the things that I like to do. So in 12th grade, I got accepted to St. John's University. So I said, I'm going to write a rhyme about it.
Right.
And I got on the mic and I said, I'm DMC in the place to be. I go to St. John's University. And since kindergarten, people didn't catch that. I said, since kindergarten, I acquired the knowledge. And after I was 12th grade, I went straight to college. But just by me saying that, inspired other people, brothers and sisters and kids in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop is a representation of the situations of everybody from the dirt poor ghetto to Yale and to Compton and to Hollywood. All of our scenarios, all of our situations is the same. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're rich or poor. You got peer pressure. You hate your brother. You love your second grade teacher. You got a crush on your girlfriends. You hate your mother for not letting. So we go through all the things. So when we did the hip hop, it was inevitable. If that's still a word, I ain't been in school in a long time.
You're good.
It was inevitable for Run DMC to bring hip hop. We didn't create it. The real pioneers is everybody before Rappers Delight.
Right.
Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Treacherous 3, Funky 4+1, Cold Crush 4 MCs, Curtis Blow and everybody. On my Adidas, I told y'all what we did. We was the first to go gold, first to go platinum and all that, but that's not important. What we did was we took the beat from the street and we put it on TV for the world to see.
Right.
So whether you was a metal kid, whether you was a punk rock kid, when you saw Run DMC and you heard our records, you didn't see celebrity. You saw yourselves. You was like, Man, I know a dude that's just Jason, man. He got flavor, that fly guy like Jason, I know.
Yeah.
And that dude run that won't shut up because we call him Run because he runs his mouth. He would never shut up. So everybody know this guy Run got an ego and attitude because he was, he was the attitude of the group. And everybody went, yeah, but there's something weird about the quiet one that only speak when he's on the microphone, the dude that wear the glasses.
Right.
So our representation was universally something that everybody could relate to. You know, the Jewish kids, the Beastie Boys fell in love with hip-hop. They were a punk rock group.
Yeah.
And we was recording a Raising Hell album, and Rick Rubin, one of the greatest producers, not just in hip-hop ever, just one of the greatest producers ever, bring this punk rock group in, and it was the crazy-ass Beastie Boys, and he points at them and says, yo, do you think these white boys could make a rap song? And Jay, being the genius that he was, he said, why not? So they went in the studio and started making a record. But you got to think, where did we get our music from? We got our music from jazz, the blues, rock. We were sampling, we wasn't sampling, we were stealing everything that was already recorded.
Right.
But the only thing that we did, we put out different interpretations on it. And that was the thing that allowed us to build it into this cultural phenomenon that it is. But my message to the kids that I'm going to speak to tomorrow and the parents is, hip-hop didn't just create rappers. It created y'all right here in the Nuthouse.
Facts. True.
It created
Facts.
journalists.
Yes.
It created photographers. It created playwrights. It created designers. It created CEOs and businessmen. And this is the message that we need to hear. Now, hip-hop is different now. Since we ain't hearing it in the music, Chuck D always told me, D, sometimes you got to turn the music off and go talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? So maybe them hearing me speak will be something that they have inside of them, but they kind of reluctant to express it because they think, and this has nothing to do with hip-hop. If you look at the state of America, besides Trump,
Now, hold on.
besides Trump, but hip-hop shouldn't be ashamed of representing all truths.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to tell the kids. If you could draw, be an artist. You know what I'm saying? If you could design, hip-hop didn't just create rappers. So stop thinking you got to dress a certain way, act a certain way. You don't got to be ignorant and illiterate to be down with hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Run DMC made a record about Christmas. He made a record about Christmas that is more gangster and will be in existence than any rap record ever. That's absurd.
Every year, though.
Every
year, and it's not even dated. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like
exactly.
It's still.
But
works
you know why?
every year.
I don't care what culture you from. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what race you are. What do you do on a festive event? You sit down and you break bread with the ones you love. So that's the thing. I mean, I got the Jewish guys that wear the funny little hats. They come to me, Christmas in Hollis is the best record that I heard. Muslims and Italian folks. So it's, it's all relatable. And think about it like this. When we did the record My Adidas, we just made a record about our sneakers because we liked about it. We had no idea we was going to get an endorsement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't say, we're going to make a record about sneakers and get an Adidas deal. And as I sit here today, no curls, no braids, PZ Hinton still get paid. I'm one of the reasons why Yeezys can get made. And that's not a diss, it's true. We had no idea. You know what I'm saying? Run DMC sneak. Now rappers can get sneaker deals and go and turn all of that. So I want the kids to know, all creative kids, kids that don't even like rap. I want y'all to know inside of y'all, it's a skill or a talent or a desire that you must not be ashamed to release. Because look, I was a little nerdy kid. Where's Eric at? Where's the car? My super strength is comic books.
You know what? Can we take a break?
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta get.
This is power.
This is straight up like education in life.
Yes.
This is straight up hip hop education. And we've got way more to talk to. DMC from Run DMC is right now inside the Nuthouse. We are going to take a break.
And it's nuts in here.
Yes, it is. Hang on tight. It's Wild 94.1.
Uh-oh, fact checking the president. I was scared to look at the news this morning.
When
I woke up,
I don't blame you.
But now, this is my first time looking. Bannon is out. That's crazy.
There's so much going on, dog.
It is,
it's just,
man.
and the crazy part, like,